This is the live feed. It's your connection to live music and entertainment in Winona. Support for this program is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.
Oh, Pete, too kind. It's Pete. Everybody give him a big hand. Yeah.
Tonight on the live feed, we bring you Kind Country from the 2019 Boats and Bluegrass Festival. This Minneapolis-based jamgrass band has been part of the festival for the past 5 years and has become a fan favorite. We'll hear about the recording of their latest album and their thoughts on the idea of cosmic American music, a musical description Gram Parsons used to use. I'm Bill Stoneberg with Kind Country on the live feed.
For many a good year we've been a-traveling. It gets so hard to leave our home behind. Through the golden fields of corn and the mighty wind turbines, your pretty face, it don't escape my mind. Till I get you all alone, you don't get a chance to be wrong. I'll be sure to make you smile, I'll be gone a while. I'm gonna make damn sure you miss me when I'm gone. These nights out on the road, they leave me wondering if our hearts can stand the time. Apart from one another, but she's holding on to love has never steered me wrong before I find that when I get you all alone, you don't get a chance to do me wrong. I'll be sure to make you smile, I'll be gone a while. Gonna make damn sure you miss me when I'm gone. Chance to be wrong. I'll be sure to make you smile, I'll be gone a while. I'm gonna make damn sure you miss me when I'm gone.
I'm here with Max and Brandon from Kind Country. How you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I don't know how Brandon's doing. He ran off on the phone. I hope it's good news.
Let's hope so. It should be. You guys just played a great set. Killer stuff.
Yeah, thanks. This was our 5th appearance at Boats and Bluegrass since 2014, and it was our favorite. My favorite. That's, I don't know, Brandon, out of the 5 Boats and Bluegrass shows, which one, what'd you think of tonight?
Oh, I thought tonight was the best one yet.
Yeah, man.
I thought it was great.
Awesome. Always gets better.
Good about it. Music was good. Everybody, the whole squad was there, all 7 of us. So, you know, banjo and pedal steel, which makes it much better having those guys. I love it.
Totally. Firing on all cylinders tonight for sure.
Yeah, well, we know after being here for so long, we know so many people here in a personal way, not just like a they like our music way. So it's like a big party. I don't know. There's nothing else like it, Boats and Bluegrass.
Right. I was going to ask you, I said, you've been here so often that, what's the big draw? Like, why do you love it so much?
I think it's where the focus is on the roots music, which we're all dedicated to, and we play roots music because we love it. The other one, so there's a focus on the kind of music we love and the focus on this region and especially Minnesotan artists, and it sort of gives us a chance to be headliners in a big stage and elevated, and it creates, I don't know, there's a real respect for the art form, I think, out here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. We love playing here. We've had some great sets here and some great sit-ins. And there's certain festivals, certain things like this that just are special to you, and this is one of them. Cool. And so
awesome, huh?
They keep having us back.
Yeah, heck yeah. Well, you guys are a special part of it. I mean, you've been here so often.
When we started in 2012, so it took us 2 summers to get invited out here, and we desperately want to play here. It was such a benchmark and such a pinnacle of what we could achieve as a band. So we were bugging the owners back then, and we were playing in Winona and being like, "Come on, book us." And then they booked us 2014, and we were stoked. And then we didn't get invited back 2015, and we were crushed. But they were just saving us up. And then ever since then, 16, 17, 18, 19, this is our 5th appearance ever, and it's like now it's just. It still is a highlight of the year. It's a pinnacle. It's a recentering. I don't know. It's a big part of what we do.
It's like a family, isn't it? It's the Boats family, right?
Yeah, it's you got to go home and check in on everybody. A lot of these artists were starting out at the same time as us, and now they've also become national touring acts as well. So we get to check in and be like, what a long, strange trip it's been.
Right? Oh, that's awesome.
Sweet darling wife, I will keep us safe from harm. Well, the water from the sky is falling, and it's pouring each minute of the day. And soon all our homes and our treasures will wash away. There's a new horizon, it's coming, my son. Coming soon, but I don't know when. When the sky will dry up and stop all this raging. When we come back home. The sun is shining, to start shining, with the rain pouring down, with the thunder and the lightning, the rain all pouring down. Oh, for 2 long weeks it's been pouring, rolling through the streets of our town, forcing families to flee their homes and for higher ground. We must leave behind all our pleasures. Oh, darling, we must leave them all behind. Oh, the corn and find bass and time. There's a new horizon, it's coming, my son. Coming soon, but I don't know when. When the sky will dry up and stop all this raging. When we'll come back again. The sun is shining, to start shining, with the rain pouring down, with the thunder and the lightning, and the rain pouring down. Oh, the sun is trying to start shining, with the rain pouring down, with the thunder and the lightning and the rain pouring down. The sun is shining to start shining, with the rain pouring down, with the thunder and the lightning and the rain pouring down. Yeah, we got nicknames now. Everybody in the band got a nickname. We got Motorbike Mike Heading. Come on. I'm Max Jerkface Graham. And over here on the guitar, we got Brandon White Claw Johnson.
Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I could see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I could see Daniel waving goodbye. Oh, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Say Spain is pretty, but I've never been. Danny says it's the best place he's ever seen. Oh, and he should know he's been there enough. Lord, I miss Daniel. Lord, I miss him so much. Oh, Danny, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal your eyes and die? You see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Of the stars that won't heal your eyes and die. You see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Daniel is traveling the night on a plane. I could see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. Lord, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Oh, Lord, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes.
Lee, baby!
Now, you guys just had an album out this year, Hard Times, right? I have to say, I love the tune Turbines. That's when I grabbed to right away. I did a show promoting the festival the last few weeks, you know, and I started off the show with that tune most of the time. It was good stuff. But what was recording the album like? Like, where'd you do it?
It was Wild Time Studios. Wild Sound Studios with Steve Call. And it was a really good experience. He's very professional, and he's one of those guys that knows what he's doing. He has good instincts, and yeah, we went in there over the course of a few weeks and months. I guess it was a few months, and just laid the album down and kind of learned the songs right then and there, kind of thing. Maybe a couple rehearsals beforehand, but we loved it.
Nice. So is that up in, you guys are from Minneapolis, right? Was that up there then?
Yeah, that was in Minneapolis, and not sure what part of Minneapolis was it.
It was in northeast Minneapolis.
Okay.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah, take it.
It was we could all record at the same time. So we were able to arrange, kind of write, arrange, record all together in one room at the same time, and we did like over the course of 5 months, we did several 10-hour studio days. So we just were hanging out. We were eating dinner together. We were taking breaks. We were talking about what we want to do, trying new things, putting in new instruments we don't normally play. So it was very cool to be able to experiment. It put us. We definitely we invested in the time because it wasn't. There were definitely more cost-efficient ways to make an album, but we just wanted the experience, I think.
Yeah.
Well, so
Product too.
yeah. Well, like when you do that, when you spend so much time in the studio, does it help? Like, does it help the songs? Do they evolve into something you never thought before, or?
You know, it's interesting because the studio is kind of where you learn the form of the song. You know, the changes and the you know the sections and all the parts. Actually, on stage is where it kind of becomes something different sometimes, or maybe we play it just like we did on the album. Depends on where we're playing, but yeah, I would say the stage is where that experimentation happens and kind of weird things that are that change up the form that we laid down in the studio. So
our other 3 records were definitely like played on stage for almost a couple years before recorded and developed. These we created together in private, recorded in private, and then started performing once we released the songs, just basically to try a new approach. And it's cool how it turned out, but now the songs already are starting to develop and take on lives of their own.
yeah, totally.
Awesome. Now, there's something else I noticed on your Facebook page. You guys mentioned cosmic American music. Is that a reference to someone or something?
Well, yeah, absolutely. It's a reference to it was well, it started when we started the band. We were like, let's make a website, and we just sat down in the living room, and it was you, me, and your brother, and we just wrote this bio, which cosmic American music is coined by the late great Gram Parsons.
Really?
Yeah, it's a Gram Parsons term. It was his approach, and the idea is taking all the spirit of American music, rock and roll, jazz, funk, country, roots music, and tying it into something that is progressive and reaching people in a new way and is fun and engaging. And we are trying to take that forward the best we can, rooting ourselves in bluegrass and traditional music, but reaching out to any influence we can find and incorporating it into what we do that's our MO.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah, cosmic to me, and that phrase cosmic, that to me that's an improvisation. That's a reference to improv. You know, and maybe like, you know, bands like String Cheese Incident, where they go into these jams, and it kind of, you know, it has a psychedelic kind of vibe to it, but it's improvisational, you know, and that's what that kind of means to me. You know?
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I saw that on your website. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta talk to these guys.
Oh yeah. I mean, the spirit of the late 60s, early 70s, and Gram Parsons, what he was doing, and now, you know, Robert Hunter and Jerry Garcia, big part of what we do. We play songs by Lowell George. We do the Beatles. We do even some and we also do now that we've had Lee Martin in the band from Feeding Leroy, he's bringing in a lot more classic country vibes too. So I really feel like that was a special time and place for our culture. And, you know, from Stevie Wonder to Gram Parsons to Bill Monroe to Jerry Garcia, bringing it all into something that we can bring to a new day audience, because what we've really found out by doing that is we have a chance to educate new music listeners on how this all came to be. And we didn't really foresee that to be a thing. We always sort of wanted to appease the people out there that already knew about Gram and already knew about the 60s and the counterculture and that whole musical journey. And now we're finding ourselves telling new ears about it, which is really humbling. I would say it's a big honor.
Carry that message on. I love it.
costs a lot to win and even more to lose. You and me about to spend some time just wondering what to choose. Goes to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you play, play it slow. Wait until that deal come out. Don't you let that deal go down, no. I've been gambling hereabouts for 10 good solid years. If I told you all that went down, it would burn off both your ears. Goes to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you play, play it slow. Wait until that deal come out. Don't you let that deal go down, no. Poured the wine for me and tightened up my shoes. I hate to leave you sitting there composing lonesome blues. Goes to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you play, play it slow. Wait until that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down, no. Mikey, let's turn it loose. Spend some time just wondering what's the use. Goes to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you play, play it slow. Wait until that deal come out. Wait until that deal go down. Wait until that deal come round. Don't you let that. Wait until that deal come out. Don't you let that deal come out. Wait until that deal come out. Oh no, don't you let that deal go down. How about our fiddle man, Fiddlin' Chris Forsberg over here? Y'all give him a hand. And how about the newest member of Kind Country, Big Country, Lee Martin? Oh my goodness, who's excited for Feeding Leroy tomorrow at noon? Y'all better make it to noon!
Make it to noon, yeah, you're right.
I think we were at a party. We were at a party last week, but we weren't doing a show, were we, Lee? What were we doing, man?
I got married.
The beautiful Sonia Bjordahl. Feeding Leroy, folks. Make sure you go see him.
Throw my ticket out the window. Throw my suitcase out there too. All my trouble out the door. I don't need them anymore. For tonight I'll be staying here with you. I should have left this town this morning, but it was more than I could do. On the street, but you can let them have my seat. For tonight I'll be staying here with you. I can hear that whistle blowing. I know my station master too. There's a poor boy on the street. You can let him have my seat. For tonight I'll be staying here with you. Throw my ticket out the window. Throw my suitcase out there too. The trouble out the door. I don't need them anymore. For tonight I'll be staying here with you. Tonight I'll be staying here with you. Yeah, tonight I'll be staying here with you. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
What's on the top of your playlist like right now? What's heavy rotation? What would you recommend to people?
That's a good question. We listen to a lot of different music. I would say in the van we listen to a lot of different styles of music, and then there's the whole thing of what do you listen to when you're by yourself, which could be completely different. But that's a tough question to answer, man, to be honest with you.
We check out a lot of the music that was made by our friends. because we like to see what they're up to. So them Cooley Boys just put out an album. We listened to that on the way to a gig. Our buddy Sanssouci, they're online. We listen to them a lot. They're a great string band from Minneapolis. Armchair Boogie, Feed the Dog is one of our favorite locals. The Last Revel, Black River Review. We love all those bands. I mean, that's the String Dingers, yep. Also, song of the summer for us, though, is definitely the song Lake Charles by Shiny Ribs.
What a great song.
What a great song.
Shout out to Lake Charles. Yeah, look that one up. Yeah, that's a great
Look up
one.
Lake Charles by Shiny Ribs.
Appreciated song, I think. You know? Yeah. It's a great tune.
All right, I'm going to have to check that out. Lake Charles, huh?
Shiny Ribs, it's a guy, what's his name? Kevin Russell, he was from the Gourds. He was the singer of the Gourds, and now he has a new act out of Austin, Texas called Shiny Ribs. And we haven't met him, but we are huge fans.
Cool. Awesome. I'm going to check that out. So, you guys have any fun stories from the road? I know that could be a long question and a dangerous one.
Oh, man. That is a dangerous one.
Well, our fiddle player, Chris Forsberg, if we are staying in a hotel and it's near a lake, Chris likes to jump in it. So a couple summers ago when we were in Madison, it was right before I got married, and we had an impromptu bachelor party in Madison and went running around, and Chris ended up talking me into it, and we broke several laws and statutes of the establishment, and we all jumped off the dock into the lake in Madison, whatever the name of that lake is, but we jumped in about 2 in the morning and went for a little swim in our underwear.
Awesome.
I was not involved in that at all.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. For the record, I was not involved.
For the record, off the record. We'll protect your identity on that one. We'll blur out your voice.
Okay.
So if listeners want to find out where you guys are playing next and catch a show, what's the best way they can go about doing that?
www.kindcountryband.com is where we list all our tour dates. So also we post all our shows on Facebook and social media. If you Google Kind Country, we show right up. So look out for us if you're listening and you like what you hear.
Awesome. Sounds good. Well, you guys played great tonight. It was, like I said, that's the first time I've seen you live. Killer stuff. I loved it. I'm here with Max and Brandon from Kind Country. Thanks so much for being on the show tonight, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man. This was fun.
Yeah, it's always great to talk to people who love music. So thanks a lot.
Passing me by, struck inside a vision while I slept. Oh yeah. Coming up, forward in time, storm stretched out, embrace the day. Higher and higher, over we climb. Going forward, we don't know the way, but we know that the hard times are over now. With joy we reach the hour. Wipe the sweat from your brow. Raise your hand and feel the power. And so we grew, mountaintop, stars in our eyes. Cause a commotion up on the highway, 6 feet wide, the golden eagle flies. And we thought that the hard times are over now. With joys we reach the hour. Wipe the sweat from your brow. Raise your hand and feel the power. of your odyssey. Clouds appear on the horizon, taking forms we do not understand. And we thought that their hard times are over now. Rejoice, we reach the hour. Wipe the sweat from your brow. Raise your head and feel the power. Oh yeah, hard times are over now. Rejoice, we reach the hour. Wipe the sweat from your brow. Raise your hand and feel the power. Oh yeah, they're over now. They're over now. Yeah, wave your hand and feel the power.
Bass.
Get it. terrific. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks again to Kind Country for joining us tonight on the live feed. To find out more about the band, go to kindcountryband.com. For more great local and regional music, tune into the live feed every Wednesday and Friday night at 6 right here on 89.5 KQAL. I'm Bill Stoneberg, and we've just heard from Kind Country on the live feed.
Thanks for listening to The Live Feed. The Live Feed is produced by KQAL-FM on the campus of Winona State University. For more information on tonight's show, visit us at kqal.org.
Do you love local and regional music? Find podcasts of the live feed and all your favorite KQAL shows at kqal.org. The live feed is made possible by a grant from the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.